Howdy, friend. Sam Houston here, hoping you're living in high cotton. And if you're lucky enough to be in Texas, I know you're most of the way there. Now enjoy your daily dose of Texas history and Texas pride.
Howdy, friend. Welcome back to the Feed Bandit podcast and your Texas History Roundup for July 12th. In 1856, Camp Sabinal was established on the Sabinal River to provide protection for travelers between San Antonio and El Paso. Colonel Albert S. Johnson, then commanding the 2nd U.S. Cavalry at Fort Mason, brought Company I to Camp Sabinal soon after it opened. Lieutenant Colonel Robert E. Lee was in command of the 2nd Cavalry and Company I at the camp between 1857 and 1860. In 1870, the Battle of the Little Wichita River occurred near Archer City. On the nearby reservation, Kiowa leader Kickingbird had advocated peace with whites but began losing influence with his braves, so he organized a raid to the south against the U.S. Army. He warned his warriors against harming civilians, but some robbed a stage in Jack County. A 6th U.S. Cavalry force under Captain Kerwin B. McClellan tried to push the Kiowas back to the reservation but failed, being greatly outnumbered. The Indians finally returned to the reservation, and Kickingbird's prestige was restored. For the rest of his life, he worked for peaceful relations between the Kiowa and the whites. In 1880, Maximilian J. Max Hirsch was born in Fredericksburg. He became one of the country's best thoroughbred trainers, with 3 Kentucky Derby winners: Bold Venture in 1936, Assault in 1946, and Middle Ground in 1950. Assault's Triple Crown in 1946 was the first ever by a Texas horse. Hirsch's greatest moment in racing came when his Saracen beat the French star Epinard in the International Special at Latonia in 1924. Hirsch, a member of the Texas Sports Hall of Fame, died in 1969. In 1901, former Texas Governor Richard B. Hubbard died in Tyler and was buried in Austin's Oakwood Cemetery. After coming to Texas from Georgia in 1853, he served as lieutenant governor and became governor on December 1, 1876, when Richard Koch resigned to become a U.S. Senator. Hubbard's accomplishments included reducing the public debt, fighting land fraud, promoting educational reforms, and restoring public control of the state prison system. After his term of governor, he served 4 years as U.S. Minister to Japan. And in 1943, the Baylor College of Medicine moved from Dallas to Houston after being invited to Houston by the M.D. Anderson Foundation and other Houston benefactors. The relocation was largely precipitated by conflicts between Baylor administrators and Dallas physicians and civic leaders over the denominational character of the College of Medicine. All right, well, that, my friend, was your Texas History Roundup for July 12th. Thanks so much for listening, and we'll catch you back here tomorrow at the next one. You take care.
Well, there you have it. If you like our podcast, check us out at feedbandit.com. There you'll find awesome Texas First outdoors gear and apparel. Your purchase helps support the Bandits and keeps this podcast on the air, fighting for you and for Texas. Remember, preserve the tradition, protect the legacy. Until next time.